Hello, beautiful divine beings. Thank you for tuning in. I am Reãudan, the Lady of Love and Light, also known in some circles as White Owl Woman. And my birth name is Roberta Lowry. And today I have called upon your guides, my guides, of all those who would be watching and in need, who are ready to receive the divine feminine healing energy as channeled through me from the divine, utilizing distant Reiki healing energies. So just begin by gazing into the divine energy image. It is best to go ahead and pull it on full screen if you can. If not, no worries. Just begin to be in a quiet space. Do not be driving or doing any other task. You can listen to this in the background, just do not, if you are doing that, you do not want to, don't do that. So, it's best, do not be driving or doing any other task that involves your conscious mind and performing physical, bodily activities and functions. So with that said, and please note, this is not a replacement for any type of medical treatment, procedures, or any other medical thing, mental or physical or otherwise. With that said, let's go ahead and also let's get this out of the way too. Just with any other type of healing that you do, you're going to need to drink water to help flush out the toxins from your system and rehydrate all the tissues, your cells, all on deep molecular levels. We need water to hydrate and nourish our bodies, just as we need it to help flush out the toxins throughout our elimination systems. Alright, beautiful one. Breathe in nice and deep breaths. Being in a comfortable space, in a quiet, private environment, either laying or sitting. And at any time you need to, you may close your eyes, but I recommend for the first few moments or seconds that you gaze into the center of this divine energy image. Good, and just begin to focus on your breath. As you lie there listening to the sound of my voice, allow yourself, your mind to quiet, stilling all the chatter, allowing your body just to relax and center. As you breathe in, you're filling your lungs up with oxygen, and as you breathe out, you're exhaling and releasing all the toxins, breathing out fully all the oxygen in your lungs, all that stagnant oxygen, and breathing in new, fresh oxygen, allowing it to revitalize, regenerate every cell, every fiber of your being on a deep molecular level. Breathing in, it's traveling into your lungs, into your circulatory system, into your bloodstream, into all the systems of your body, into every tissue, every muscle, all your bones, the nerves, every fiber of your being, every cell, atoms, neutrons, protons on a deep molecular level, nourishing you. And as you breathe out, you're releasing all toxins from your system through the systems that eliminate things from your body, such as your breath, your urine, your bowels. And now, as you breathe out, you're releasing and letting go of all the toxins, all negativity, all unneeded and unwanting things in your body and your system, all that is not serving you, that is not vital or vitalizing you. Breathing in, allow the oxygen to flow throughout your body into every cell, every fiber of your being. Now, allow it to begin to regenerate, revitalize every cell, every fiber of your being. Now, breathing out, you're releasing and letting go of all toxins in your body, all that is not serving you, nurturing you, all negative ions, all negative energy, and all negative thought processes. Breathing in, you're regenerating, revitalizing, restructuring, reorganizing your nervous system, letting go of negative energy and all stress, strain, pain, all harmful emotions that you've been harboring, and they are no longer serving you. They are toxic in your body and your mind on the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual levels. It's time to release that. Let go of it all. Now, totally and completely breathing in, you're just regenerating, revitalizing every single cell, every fiber of your being, filling your body up with the oxygen, allowing it to oxygenate your body with positive ions, revitalizing you, nourishing you, re-energizing you now. Good. Just be there, focusing on your breath. There, deep in the center of your being. Breathing in and out. Relaxing your mind and your body. Letting go of any doubt, any fears, any emotional trauma and pain, any physical trauma and pain, any mental, emotional, and even on a spiritual, energetic level, releasing that which is no longer serving you, that is holding you back, keeping you from becoming whole and complete, balanced. Good. Being there in that energy, bringing your attention and your awareness to your heart, there in the center of your being, in your heart space, there in that space that is sacred within your heart, where your soul resides. Allow yourself to be there now. Good. And just feel the vibration of love and light of the divine, a Father, Mother, God, Goddess, the universe, Gaia, all that is, Father Sky, Mother Earth. Feel Source now, filling you with the energy of love and light. Feel it vibrating through you and throughout you, bringing your attentions now just below your heart space, there above your umbilical cord, in that place known as the solar plexus. There, feel how connected you are, how powerful a divine being you are, for you are divine. You are a child of the divine, of Gaia, God, Goddess, Father Sky, Mother Earth, the universe, Earth, Source, all that is. And you are powerful. You are all knowing. Feel that connection. Feel who you truly are. Feel the ability that you have to shift and transmute energy and transform your life. Feel how courageous and strong you are. Good. And now, coming back up into the heart space, feeling that love energy. And from there, you're moving on up into the throat chakra, which is right there above your heart, about your mouth, just below the center of your nose, that bridge right before your eyes. That is your throat chakra. Allow yourself now to just clear any energy that's holding you back from speaking your truth, for you know who you truly are, that powerful divine being, fully connected with the divine and all that is, for you are that divine being. And know it is okay to put boundaries up so that people do not force their will upon you. It's okay to do things for people, but if it's hurting you, you need to learn to say no. That's putting up a boundary. So let's do that now. Just putting up your boundaries. Think of a situation in your life where you're allowing someone or something to be in total control of you, and they're not honoring and respecting you and your needs. Where have you allowed the needs of others to override your needs? What situation, be it at work or with somebody in your life, or you've allowed giving the media to the you know the ability to override your truth. You're allowing it to influence you when really and truly you know better. So let's go up now that we've opened that energy and begin to just shift and clear that energy, clearing your throat chakra and allowing that energy that's healing to rise up to your third eye, the pineal gland area there, or where your eyes are, and up in the center of your forehead where your pineal gland is, opening that third eye so you begin to know the truth and have clarity. You know it, you see it, you hear, and you know when you're hearing truth. You feel it vibrating, resonating through you, and you are walking your path, speaking your truth, living your truth, allowing that chakra just to open, shifting and clearing all the debris, all that's been preventing you from utilizing that space, that chakra that is your third eye, that is all knowing, all seeing, where you hear, you know, you feel, you experience, you just allow truth to resonate through you and vibrate with you. You know your truth and you know what is true and what is not. Good. And just now allow the energy to flow up to your crown chakra, expanding and opening the crown chakra, which is right above that area we just got through working on. Just right at the top of your head where your crown is. That is the opening to the divine, the universe, there in your crown, allowing that crown chakra, which just it expands up through the top of your head there, like a spout opening. You actually have a bony plate there, and there's fissures that allow for that expansion right there at the crown. And feel the energy of the divine, the universe, all that is. Feel the energy flowing in from the divine source, the creator, all that is. Feel it flowing down through the crown, and that is your source connection. Feel your own cord that is part of the divine. It runs from the crown, behind your eyes, in front of your spinal cord. Envision it as like a fluorescent tube of light flowing through you. That is your cord, your strand. You are part of all that is. You are a ray within the divine. You are a cord, part of that divine energy. You are part of all that is, and feel how it flows from the divine, from the universe, from all that is, creator source, down into your body, through the center of your being, through all your chakras, all the way down into the solar plexus there. And as you're there in the solar plexus, you're going to even move down into the sacral chakra, because that energy flows down through the sacral chakra and the root chakras down into Gaia, Mother Earth, where you are connected with her and all that is. You are part of the divine and Gaia. Feel your connection, your cord, that ray, that particle that you are, that is part of all that is. And there in the sacral chakra, just below your umbilical cord, below the solar plexus, above your pelvic plate, just right in that area, which is basically the lower part of your stomach. In that space is the sacral chakra, and feel it expanding. And it is right there where your sexual organs are, that which creates life. That is part of the sacral chakra. That energy with which you are able to create, manifest those things, your deepest desires, what you truly want in your heart, what you truly want your life to look like. For as you can create, just like the divine, a life, you can create your life, just tapping into the sacral energy there, just below the navel, above your pelvic floor, right there. opening, allowing the sacral energy to flow and expand, releasing all that is no longer serving you, that is holding you back from creating, being creative in your life and creating your life exactly how you, in your heart of hearts, in your dreams, your deepest desires, want that divine life, creating the right circumstances, the right opportunity in accordance with the divine plan, and knowing that you are a co-creator with the divine. And when you put your intentions out into the universe, you're asking for the universe's help, the divine's help to orchestrate it. When we do that, we need to allow the divine process for the divine orchestration, for those plans, dreams, desires to come into fruition, to be manifested in our life. And you must learn patience and trusting and allowing that the universe will bring that to you. It will provide for you. The divine will provide for you. And know it there in that gut, in that sacral chakra, in your solar plexus. And then now while you're there, feel that powerful energy of the divine. Feel it moving down, for as you create, you're creating solid foundations within your life, there in your root chakra, right under the sacral plexus, right under the sexual organs, in that space where your pelvic floor is, where your legs, your hip joints, and that pubic floor, the pelvis there, and down your legs. That's where the root chakra is. And that energy of the root chakra, that is the opening through which that cord that goes from the divine, the universe, above, so above as below, goes down below into Gaia, Mother Earth. Imagine, if you would now, you're this beautiful tree in the garden that is the universe, on this planet Earth, in the womb of Mother Earth, and that your feet, your legs, your pelvis, your trunk is the trunk of the tree, going down through your legs and your feet and the soles of your feet and your toes, and that root energy is connecting and exiting out of your soles of your feet. It also exits, and we receive as well through our palms of our hands. We receive the divine energy flow that comes in from the divine, flows down through us, down through the center of our heart space, and at our heart space it flows out through the palms of our hands and our fingers down and into the environment. And that includes down into Gaia, Mother Earth, that you feel the root as if your feet had roots and your toes, and you are rooting, your roots are going deep into Gaia, Feel how connected you are. Imagine and know Gaia is nurturing just as her soil does as your feet are going down into Gaia. And if you have never experienced putting the soles of your feet into the ground, how the moisture of the ground, or even burying your feet in the mud, in the soil, or in the sand, or in the water, that's how it feels to be nurtured by Gaia. Imagine it now, those roots going deep into Gaia, and in the core is the white light, and you are just engulfing that white light, and you are emerging and becoming one. And that energy of Gaia, it continues down and exits Gaia and goes out into the universe, connecting and becoming one with the divine and all that is. And that energy of all that is, it comes and enters you through your crown. And imagine now that your arms are the limbs of the trees, the branches are your fingers, and your hair is the canopy and the leaves. And feel how the divine nurtures you and radiates sunshine down upon you. That is the energy of the divine of Father, just as the energy of the universe comes and enters the top of your crown chakra and flows through you and throughout you. Feel how the divine now and Gaia, the energy from your root chakra, from the soles of your feet, the energies from the fingers, your palms, and your crown, all merging there in the heart center, in the heart space. You are there where you are all that is. You are divine. You are all knowing, all powerful. You are connected to Mother Earth. You are part of Mother Earth and all her creature beings. And she nourishes you through the plants, through the oxygen from the trees, from the water. And it is all in creation with the divine Father, Mother, God, Goddess, Source, and fill there and know there in your heart space, that place where you can come to anytime you need clarity and healing. You are divine. It is where your soul resides. That part of you which is all knowing. It is time to realize and operate from your heart and not your head, not your mind, for your mind is only like a computer. It is absorbing and taking in every single thing, everything you see, hear, feel, touch, everything. It is an analytical database. And yes, you do form thoughts from your mind, and your mind is connected with Source, but is more of an analytical tool. And so it's time. It is the one that carries out the actions. But it is time for you to operate from that place that is all-knowing, from your heart. For that is where you know truly what it is you need. That gut feeling, your intuition, that is where your higher self is telling you when you feel something in your gut that's uneasy, your higher self, your intuitive aspect, part of you, it knows that it's not quite right, because if it was, you would feel peaceful and calm. And that is when it's stressing, when you're uptight, your tension, that's when you're too much in your mind, in your head, that egoic mind. And it's time to get that egoic mind out of your way, to quiet it, and to listen to what your gut's telling you and your heart, and begin to operate from your heart, knowing. So what you do is you go into the space there in the center of your being, where you are now, just through breath, taking time out of your day to go there and ground and connect and quiet your mind, and give your mind, your egoic mind, let's just name it your ego, because that's exactly, when your mind's trying to take over, it's that in that egoic, the ego, it's operating. And it's okay, because that is a place of action. And we need that, your mind, to get on board with your heart. And when your heart says, this is the plan we're going to use, the egoic mind will set that into action. So I always say we're getting our ego out of our way, setting it over here on your left shoulder so it can oversee. That is the job of your mind now, reassigning your mind to be that which acts on the divine plan, that plan which is your heart, is the right plan for you. And you've got your mind involved, but your heart knows which plan, which steps it wants to take, it needs to take. And the mind is the ego is the one that will oversee it and put it into action. But asking the ego to now just be quiet, and put into action. No more mind chattering, allowing your heart to make the decisions for you. Your soul, that is your heart, that part of you that is all-knowing, part of the divine, without a doubt what your truth is. And you are beginning to receive the information, for there is a divine plan, and your heart and your soul, it knows exactly what it is you came to experience and you came to do, and allow the divine to orchestrate that which you desire truly in your heart and in your soul for your life to be, for you to be. Bringing into balance the feminine aspect of yourself, allowing yourself to be nurtured and loved and guided and protected and supported by the divine now. And bringing into balance the masculine from the egoic mind to help put into action that divine plan, and to know when to be patient and just allow the divine to present the opportunities to open the doors, and for the divine masculine, the male masculine principle, to know when to take action and take that action. Alright, beautiful divine beings, allow yourself to come back very centered, listening to the sound of my voice, being fully aware of your environment, fully relaxed and regenerated, revitalized, all your chakras open and flowing and vibrating in the correct rhythm, their natural rhythm, vibrating to the fullest potential that they are capable of doing, fully centered and fully released from all the old patterns, old ways of thinking, free from the self-limiting, self-sabotaging, negative thought patterns of the past, leaving the past in the past, moving into your future, fully aware, fully conscious of who you are, the divine being, moving forward now. And your conscious and subconscious are on the same page with that. And you will just begin to notice the messages that are all around you. And you will begin to see the doors that are opened by the divine. And yes, there are hard times in this world. There are bad vibrations out there. There are people trying to mislead you. The dark energies out there, they are real, but you are a divine being of light. Allow that light to vibrate through you so strongly at its fullest potential, and allow it to flow not only through you, throughout you, and out into your environment, out into the world, leaving your footprint, your impression, your divine blueprint on this earth, and being a part of the divine plan for this beautiful planet, Mother Earth, for humanity and all her creature beings, and for all that is vibrating up, allowing the changes in the vibration, the shifting in the vibrations on this planet and in this universe to vibrate you up in this 3D dimensional plane we call Mother Earth, where we live in this human body, living on this earth, having a human experience. This Earth School, we're learning how to evolve and vibrate up and resonate with the divine and the universe and Gaia, with our own divine aspect, with our own divineness. For we are part of all that is, and the divine and all that is wants us to have our heart's desire. So dream big and just trust and allow the opportunities, the doors that will open, the divine will provide. You only need to trust and allow. So thank you, beautiful divine beings, for tuning in with me. I am Reãudan, Lady of Love and Light, and I am a hand reaching out to you. I am a resource. You can connect with me through my website, ladyofloveandlight.com, or on my Facebook pages, either at Lady of Love and Light or at Reãudan. And you can just see all that in the descriptions below. And at the very end, it'll be on this visual video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Oh, and one more note. All services that I offer are on a donation basis, which means there is a minimum donation. And on my website and on my pages, there is a recommended donation for sessions with me, for my time to help you. And those minimum donations are what I feel is a fair donation for me sharing my time, my wisdom, my knowledge, my expertise, my gifts, my talents, my skills, all the tools I had collected over my years of doing this work with people. And you'll see, they're listed out 30-minute sessions, 40 minutes, on up to 2 hours. And on my webpage, it breaks down what the services are about. So please utilize me. I am a resource, and I have opened this up as a very minimum donation of $30. And if you don't have that, that's fine. Please contact me because I will gift you. And there are people who you can also donate love offerings for a scholarship to someone who is needed of healing that cannot afford it. Because in these times, in this world, there are people who cannot. But those of you who can, please find it in your heart to make a love offering for a scholarship, a healing scholarship, and whatever you can do for yourself and for someone else. And there are also, I just need to explain this, there's a rate on my website, and that is a going rate for if I was out there charging a set fee for my services, that is what it would be. So please feel free. I'm always open and accepting love offerings, which are donations, so that I can get this out to everyone in need. As I say, I do not want anyone not to reach out to me because you do not feel you can afford it. When you do that, when I gift you with a healing scholarship or with a healing session, whatever that is, and a scholarship can be that you need several sessions. So that's the scholarship, the difference between a session. But if I gift you, what I do ask is that you pay it forward, because we are all energy based, and a donation is an energy exchange for what you are receiving, what you value that to be. And like I said, if you can't pay it for, a monetary value, because money is a energy exchange, period. That's how we operate on this world, Food is an energy exchange, bartering, gifting, But whatever that is, please pay it forward. That's all I ask of you. All right, beautiful divine beings, you have my contact information below. Namaste. Alhamdulillah. Hallelujah. God bless. Aho. Mahalo. Aloha. Many blessings to you and your loved ones, and may you all be shrouded in love and light and protected always.